I'm Leo Caperchi. I'm Coach Leo, like everybody calls me here in America. I'm born in Rome, in Italy, being just a national tennis player level in Italy and working with the best academies in the world. Tennis is changing at the top level. For sure, you manage players with a very wide team now. Before there was maybe the coach and the fitness trainer, then they did the physio, then is the osteopath, then is the psychologist, the dietitian. Now there are so many specialists in the pros team that the coach is more or less like any other sport, is becoming a coordinator of all the specialists. While on a junior development point of view, you still really act a lot directly on the player. It's the part that I have more fun. You still coordinate some specialists around the player, but you as a coach, you really play a big role, and I really like that part of the development of the player.
Step in. 1, 2, 3. Then you're in trouble. Keep on backing up, you go back, step up.
The competition is of course a very important part, but as well as everything else. So you need to build yourself for what is the physical, for what is the mental, what is the competitive part. The competition, you have to give it the right value. Competition is always to develop. If you keep on developing, you will win more. Of course, everybody wants to win. I want to win more than everybody, and I'm really focused on winning. But I know that my focus shouldn't be on winning, but on developing, because the more answers, the more problems my player can solve, the more challenges he can get. And first of all, accept the challenge and then face the challenge. He can really go through more problems during the matches and have more chances to win. So I have to enrich my player and make it able to respond to many problems. The family is so important that if the coach and the family, they do not work on the same page, it's very difficult to develop the player. So you really need the family as a very important factor to develop the player. It takes two walls, the coach and the family, to drive the kids in the right direction. Like over one wall, they will go in some other direction, while the family and the coach can really work together. And the separation is really difficult to establish, because as a coach I can give a lot of educational points of view, and I like when the family is helping on some factors. I explain also the family how to help the kid to understand some tennis concepts, some strategical concepts, some discipline concepts that are for sports life. There is discipline and is education. Anyway, more step up than big swing. You didn't move there. Step up. Step and speed, then you use the speed from the front. Well, the groups nowadays is developed more for the live ball hitting part, while the one-on-one is becoming more and more important for the technical, for the individual aspects of the game that the player can really develop with one coach that really knows the player well and is helping him to develop the individual parts of the game that in a group, of course, cannot take care of. And the group is more of a wider camera taking a picture, while with the private situation, you really go into the details and really work and bring it into the wider situation, up to bring it into matches and live ball and rallying, where you cannot really take care of a small detail.